This video is going to be about how I plant a daylily. This bed here, we just got through planting about 1,200 in it. And then this bed right here, we just got through planting about 1,400 in it. And then we got a bed over here where we're going to, that we're going to have about 1,500 in it. And we plant them all just like I'm going to show you in this video. Last year, I showed you how we strip a daylily down. Strip the outer leaves, clean it, and what I call raising the crown. And I showed you a bunch of daylilies that we had just lined out. And here they are. They've been in the ground now for just barely over 12 months. And they were planted just exactly like I'm going to show you how I plant a daylily, which is somewhat different than what most people will tell you to plant a daylily. But I like how it grows and performs, and the multiplications I get, if you can see this. Last year, when I walked through here with this camera, that was either a single or a double fan, and now it's 8 or 10 fans. I could dig it and line it out again today, and you just look at all these multiples of these daylilies and how they multiplied in just barely over 12 months. Most of these was, like I said, was all single fans. Now they don't all multiply 8 or 10 fans in a year, but lots of them do. Hi there, I'm Lynn Treece, and this is how I plant a daylily. It's a little different than what you've been told, but I've showed you the others I've planted and how they multiply, and these will multiply the same way. When we get finished with this bed here, this will be about 4,000 we've planted just this year. They tell you don't bury the crown. And I've told you in the other video how we strip down and raise this crown, because all the new roots that it's going to have to put out is going to have to come out from the top of the crown. So if the crown is not under the dirt, that poses a big bunch of problems on where the roots are going to go. So I plant mine with the crown buried. I plant them to where they're just about this deep, every one of them. It'll be about this deep. And as I showed you in the pictures, they multiply like rabbits by doing them this way. The dirt's been tilled, it's in good shape. You just plop it down, pack it in, because you want it packed good and tight. And that's how you can plant about 4,000 daylilies just about every year, because it don't take long once you're set up. Okay, I'm going to slow it down now. I'm pulling this dirt back. I'm placing it down there. I'm covering it up. I'm packing it down. Slow it down one more time. I'm pulling the dirt back, putting it down. covering it up and packing it down. It's just real simple. And they're buried pretty deep, but I've showed you how they multiply. This time next year, this plant right here will be 6 or 7 daylilies. 6 or 7 daylilies, 6 or 7 daylilies. Some will be 8 or 10. But then you get that daylily once in a while that the thing may be 2 if you're lucky. But on average, all these will be 5 or 6 daylilies this time next year. Thank you for looking.